Welcome to another episode of Vastuyash with me Gayatri and Dr. Deshpande. Well, here we are discussing about the career which we should choose for our children, that is after 10th and 12th board exams. In last episode we studied about where parents should enroll or why should their children go for science or engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the commerce background. Now what happens that this is considered as the second most important branch, like going for commerce or in MBA in finance or chartered accountant. Now let's see which numbers are required in order to enroll your children for commerce background.
Viewers, Dr. Vikram Pandit welcomes you to this episode of career to be chosen after 10th exams. Now in the first episode, as we have seen regarding the science career, now again I would like to announce first most important thing that this method is most proven method. 95% of its accuracy should be checked at your home before applying it to your children. In your house, there could be someone who has already done CA or doing the commerce graduation, or maybe someone has done the MD of finance and other things. Check with their own birth dates of the relatives, and then after checking this method, and when you are convinced that this method is more correct, then you should apply it for your children. Okay. Now today we are discussing that CA is nowadays is a very important branch because now a lot of engineers are there. Actually, but CA is very rare species, you can say. Hardly 5% people are there or students are there who are doing CA, and CA exams are becoming day by day tough. So it is a need of the society to have the CA or the finance people, because direct taxes and other taxation in India particularly is increasing day by day. Now which numbers are there important for the child to have in his birth date so that he or she can do the career in commerce. So important digit is, as it has been mentioned over here, is in the chart or in your birth date, 5 is the most important. First number important is the 5-digit 5, because 5 is ruled by Mercury, and all this business or what we say vyapar, that is business, is all by Mercury. And second is number 8, which is a Saturn number, and Saturn gives the fixed assets and other things. So 5 and 8 are the most important digits for doing the career in commerce or finance field. And after that, if you have additionally 3 and 7 numbers, then that is a good help, because again 3 and 7 numbers are for the educational supports. And 3 being a number of Jupiter, it always gives the success to the person, whichever the field may be. And 7 as a Ketu is a partly works as a Jupiter. Okay. So the digits which are important are 5, 8, 3 and 7. Okay, now we see some certain examples.
Now let's check this method with some examples. As you can see, the first example which we are going to take is of P. Chidambaram. As we all know, he is an Indian politician affiliated with Indian National Congress and the current Union Minister of Finance. Well, by profession he is also known as a corporate lawyer. If you have seen his career, then he has become the finance minister twice in his entire career. So what can be the reason of this? Like finance means commerce. So are his numbers indicating something, sir?
Yeah, sure. Now let us analyze one by one the example. Now P. Chidambaram, our finance minister. See, his birth date is 16th September 1945. Now if you see 1 plus 6 makes 7. So his driver is 7.
Yes.
So driver I have written 7, and if the sum total of all this becomes, which we say conductor, which is 8. And as viewers are knowing, driver and conductor plays very important role in a life journey of the person or the success journey of the person, because it's like traveling in a bus, which we have normally in a transport bus. There is one driver and there is one conductor, and their relation or their coordination in between each other decides the journey quality. Like that same way our life journey is decided with what driver and conductor person has got from his birth date. So the important digits, as we said, for the commerce or for finance is 5, 8. Why is finance minister? Is because 5 is over there already in 1945. We see 5 digit 5. 8 is a conductor, so it is there. Now again 5, 6, 7, 3 and 7 out of that 7 is over here. So all these 3 digits are there. Rather, because of these 3 digits which are required for to become a finance minister, those are there. Again, he has, you said in the introduction, he is also corporate lawyer because 8 is the number of Saturn and law and everything comes under 8. So because of that, he did his career in the finance. Okay, and he got a great success. That in other example we have seen that he has got a link of 4, 5, 6, which has given him the good name, and that is why he is at that top position.
Our second example is of Vikram Pandit. As we all know, he is an Indian-born American banker. He is the former chief executive of Citigroup. When I studied his career, it says that he has done BS and MS in degree. He has got a BS and MS degree in electrical engineering, and he has done MBA from Columbia University with PhD in finance. So again, finance.
Again, finance has come now. The people must be knowing. Now Narayan Murthy has said that he will take 1 rupee and do the as a remuneration, and he will take or he will try to get the Infosys back to the action. Same way when Citigroup was in a bad position, Vikram Pandit, who is the person who said that I will take only 1 rupee as a remuneration and I will take Citigroup again on the top level. So he is the ex-CEO of Citigroup. In the finance, as I said, his driver is 1 and 4, and this is a very good combination because it is 1 is the sun and 4 is Rahu, and the support of having 1 plus 4, that makes 5, so he has got 5 over there. Again 1 more 5 is there, so he is a person which is ruled by double 5 rather, and 7 is also there with a good conductor and a good this thing. That is why this person has done his career because of double 5 and 7, as we have discussed. The number importance for the doing career in commerce or finance is 5, 8, 3 and 7. So he got those numbers or digits in his birth chart. That is why he has done the career in finance.
Okay. Our third example, inspirational one, is of Chanda Kochhar. She is former MD of ICICI Bank, which you and the CEO of it. We have seen Amitabh Bachchan doing the ICICI Bank ad, which I remember when I was in my childhood. So if you see, she has done masters. That is, her masters was in MBA in finance. So again, are her numbers indicating the same?
Yeah, now this is a good thing that we should be proud that some lady is at this position. She is the CEO and MD of ICICI Bank. And when ICICI Bank was new, rather that time naturally Amitabh Bachchan was required to get fame for that. But when she took over, her birth date is being 17th actually, so 1 plus 7 it is making 8, so 8 is already there as in terms of driver in his chart, in her chart. And again, what we see is the number 6 is being there, that is why she could get a fame to that bank particularly. So number 8, number 7 and 6, these are the digits which she is having. That is why she got a very good name to ICICI Bank, and she is at that top positions. So viewers, you must have understood that okay, your child may not be having the digits which are required for the science or engineering graduation, but he or she may be having these digits 5, 8 or 3 and 7, particularly in that sequence. What I mean to say is, here we have not taken example of the share market guru, which is Warren Buffett, who has got 8 and 3 actually. So you know, everyone knows what he is in stock market and other investments. So particularly you must have understood that if 5, 8 and 3 and 7 of these digits are there in your birth chart or your child's birth chart, then he or she should do the career in commerce or the CA or finance and other things. So viewers, we hope that this episode has helped you out, or it is, if you have any queries, please write to us and we will try to help you out regarding this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.